This is Natan Edelsberg. We're here at Applicaster's beautiful booth at MIPTV 2016. I'm here with Peter Cassidy.
Good to have you.
Thanks so much. We're really excited to hear about what Applicaster's up to this market and around the world. Can you just start off by telling us a little bit about your role in the company and what you do there?
Sure. So I'm General Manager for Europe, which means I look after our clients in Europe. And we started in Europe heavily about 2 years ago with a greenfield, and now we have multiple clients in Europe. Our biggest ones are ProSiebenSat.1 in Germany, RTL Netherlands. We've worked with in the Nordics with MTG and TV4. So we've established quite a footprint in Europe already.
Very impressive. And can you speak in a little bit more detail about some of the recent stuff you've done with RTL?
Sure. So for RTL, we provide a service around second screen companion experiences. So RTL, biggest commercial broadcaster in Holland, and they have multiple big live event shows like Holland's Got Talent, like The Voice, like Got to Dance, and so on. And they needed a solution that they could deploy easily and quickly to provide second screen experiences like voting, social feeds, etc. around those shows. So that's what we do for them on multiple shows. And we just last week provided all the second screen for Idols, which has just been relaunched after a 7-year hiatus, I think, in Holland. So and it went really well.
Very cool. What are some of the features on the app that are being used?
Yeah, so primarily viewer interaction, which can also be integrated into the show itself seamlessly. Extra content from behind the scenes and what's happening just before the singer goes on air and after, and so on, all integrated into a second screen feed.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so why is it important for Applicaster to be at MIP? Why do you guys come here as a technology company app maker?
Exactly. So we always find ourselves at the bridge between technology and the creatives, because at the end of the day, everything that's being done is being driven by the shows themselves and by the formats themselves. So it's really important to be able to talk to both sides. And that's why we end up having conversations with a lot of the producers here to talk about ways that we can enhance their show digitally. The other side of it is that if you're a content owner and you want to go directly with your content into the hands of a viewer, and you're looking for apps as a solution, and of course we provide white label apps very quickly and very cost efficiently, and that's also very interesting for us. So there's a lot of rights owners, content people who want to go straight to the viewer. And we have a solution for them too. So
Great.
It's a good market for us.
And yeah, definitely. And it's amazing how much digital there is more and more every year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's almost a misnomer to call it digital because it's just all the same business. It's
well
just
said.
Different ways to distribute the same stuff.
Very true.
Yeah.
And I know you guys were recently doing some interesting work with a network in Peru around their big election coming up. Can you talk about that at all?
Exactly. So Applicaster's Zap platform allows broadcasters to effectively create an app with multiple functionalities very quickly and easily, skinned in their own branding, which means that they don't have to go through the usual cycle of 3, 6, 9 months development before they can launch this app, usually late, and keep spending on it afterwards to keep it updated. So our system allows them to have an app pretty much instantly, as quickly as possible. And in that particular case, we've provided them with a news app with a lot of functionality around audience engagement and interaction, which is especially designed or going to be used around their elections.
Very cool.
So it's very exciting. Yeah.
Great. And last question, what's your own background? How did you end up at Applicaster?
Okay, so I come more from the TV side, not the technology side. I previously was head of digital at Fremantle Media.
Heard of them.
Yeah, they have a little booth out on the beach. So around shows like X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, which by the way are probably the best training grounds for stuff like this because they have such an enormous digital universe around it. But now I get to play with other shows as well and in different countries, so it's fun. Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
We love being here.
Thank you.